Alright, so for number 13, this one is asking us to solve this, and by looking at the multiple choices, remember this is just a quadratic formula equation, or quadratic formula problem. But what we're going to have to do first is actually put in the correct form by solving this rational expression, getting rid of the fraction parts. So let me just write this up here so we can get this later. It's opposite b over 2a, and then on top of this is the b squared minus 4ac. A lot of us are still messing this up, so make sure you memorize this and say it over and over again to yourself if you do keep doing this wrong. It's b squared minus 4ac. b squared minus 4ac. So let's go ahead and put this in the correct form first. Remember, our LCD for this type of problem is, let's look at the bottom, it's just x squared. So this first one is missing the x squared, so you can just put the x squared on top and bottom. This one is only missing an x, so let's just put the x on top and bottom. And this one already has it. So what we do is we cancel out those LCDs and we solve what's left. So what am I left with is x squared minus 4x is equal to negative 9. And since it's a quadratic formula problem, we have to make it equal to 0. So I get x squared minus 4x plus 9 is equal to 0. And we can start plugging it into our formula. So plugging it into there, we get opposite b over 2a. So opposite of negative 4 is positive 4 over 2 times 1 is 2. And then inside of our square root, the plus or minus square root, well, let's see what I get from this, is just going to be square root of b squared, or b squared minus 4ac. So that's 4 squared is 16 minus 4 times 1 times 9. And now let's see what happens here. Simplifying this just gives me 4. 16 minus 36 over 2. And simplifying that more, we get 4 plus or minus the square root of negative 20 over 2. And then we have to simplify that negative 20. So first it's negative, so automatically I know I have an I. Then the 20 is 4 and 5, which is 2 and 2. So a double 2 means a 2 on the outside and a 5 left over on the inside. So what happens here is 4 plus or minus the 2 that got pulled out. The negative made the I come out, and inside we have a 5. And the bottom still a 2. Now this is again the step where most people mess up, is simplifying this. Remember, it's all over 2a, so I have to distribute this division by 2. So multiplication, division, they both distribute. I have to divide them both by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. And here the 2 divided by 2, that cancels out. I'm still left with the I root 5. So my answer is positive 2 plus or minus I root 5, which is B.